both driving the net. Two guys who love to go there. It'll be Merlot at the high center point area as a shot comes from Wu. The one-timer just screams wide to the glove hand side. Battle in behind is Shuby. Shuby will rim it around. Merlot will gather it at center. Merlot up off the stick of Hartman into the offensive zone. Penguins are looking for a change with 40 seconds left with the man advantage. The puck comes all the way out to center for Real. Real delays. Has Evans, finds him. Evans will gain the zone and try to set things up. He'll sauce just over the stick of Ofterhide, but picked up by Carter fresh on. Give and go with Real out of the corner. Waved at Evans, a one-timer screaming wide to the blocker side tap by Villela, kept out. Evans will pick it up at the point. Half wall for Villela. Villela in front, one-timer by Real, misses the stick. Evans will pressure. Evans and Carter on the forecheck. It's rimmed around and not able to be kept at the point by Real. 1 second left as the time expires on the man advantage. Penguins to 5-on-5 action. Real up the left wing side, kicking it forward, loses his twig. Evans will chop in. Able to dislodge the puck, but back come the Rockets. Rockets into the Penguin zone. They'll dump it behind Hanner. Pressured by Ofterhide. Bouncing puck picked up by Carter. He'll collide with a Penguin, but he maintains possession, goes off the boards to be chipped by Evans. Picked up by Real. Real in, but it's an offside play at the Rocket line. And we'll get a face-off just outside their blue line. Just on the top of the Wildcat logo. Logo that means a lot to this guy right here. It's where my boys started. Cameron and Squish wearing the Wildcat to start their hockey careers. A dump in goes off a stanchion to the opposite corner to be popped at by Penguins are going to get a penalty here. It'll be a roughing on Armstrong. So they'll head to the penalty kill. Filiaggi and Paris, Kaminsky and Starr. Just over 12 to play in the first, and New Jersey with a chance here with the man advantage. A centering pass is picked off by Paris. He'll feed it to Filiaggi. He's up the right, winding, firing. That's kicked aside. It's his second nice scoring chance so far in this one. It'll be banked up, and Julius gets control. D to D for Merlot. He'll send it all the way into the Rocket end. Penalty on Armstrong, clicks down to about a minute left. Back pressure by Parrish, frees the puck up. It's a near side board battle, won by Merlot, wedged up and out of the zone. New Jersey will regroup there. The Rockets set up at their own blue line under pressure by Filiaggi. An indirect pass off the boards. They'll gain the zone on an onside play. Winding, firing, and a nice block shot there by Merlot. Stick on puck for that one. He'll end up getting control, rimming it around to Paris. Deeper for Merlot. Merlot uses the body to win the battle. It'll be over for Paris, and a pass eludes the stick of Julius. He's knocked down on the play, and here are the Rockets with a chance. Laying out Merlot to stop a centering pass. They'll carry it around behind instead. Bouncing puck in front, finally gathered up and cleared. Not cleared by Merlot. It's still in the Penguins' end. It'll come to Filiaggi at the end of a long PK for these guys. They'll get a line change, and the Rockets will go offside. So they were out there when Armstrong took them. That's about a 2-minute shift there on the penalty kill. End of the last one to through this one where they're able to get the Wu Shub Hartman line out. We gathered by the Rockets inside the Rocket zone. Up the wall, Villela picks it off. Hartman sends it off the padded area to Wu. There's a pad right there by the bench to keep the players safe. That one went right off of it and stayed in play. Here's Villela to Ofterhide. Ofterhide shot off the shin pad of a forward. Down low for Hartman to twist out of the corner and get it to Wu. Wu with power. He'll run a switch. There's Villela in front. One-timer by Schub, unable to get through to the net. He'll go back to Ofterhide. Now back to the corner for Carter Schub. Carter Schub works it further to Hartman. Little buzzing beeline right here as Villela gets to the puck. Booted around and kicked out in front where the Rockets will take control. Hartman on the forecheck. Chipped past Ofterhide and gathered in by Villela. Villela will reverse. Nice play there to Ofterhide. Ofterhide all the way across for Wu. Wu had 5 Rockets on him when he dumps it in. It'll be Real on the forecheck. An indirect feed icing the call. Penguins will get an offensive zone draw. We're here at the Baierl Ice Center for Game 1 of the Penguins Midwinter Classic, the home tournament here for the Pittsburgh Penguins Elite. We want to welcome you all from around the globe joining us. We also want to let you know, if you're in the area, stop by the Lemieux Center. We've got some absolutely phenomenal raffle items up, including raffle baskets, most of them worth over $500 to $1,000. We've got a jersey raffle that you can find. I know you can find it on our socials, but we'll also try to get it up here on the chat for you guys as well. The jersey raffle able to be done online. If you're looking for raffle basket items, if you're looking for raffle ticket items, then let's chat that one up because we'll be able to get that for you. Penguins are headed back to the sin bin here. Looks like Brody Carter on a trip. So yeah, we're going to get some raffle items here. Our Venmo, you'll be able to Venmo us. We'll get that out. You can find that on Facebook. So feel free to message us on there if you need the information and what tickets you want and things like that. So Penguins shorthanded for a minute and a half. Rockets will set up. Penguins were able to clear. It'll be Real and Evans on the PK this time. And up come the Rockets. A 2-on-2 to the Penguin line, defended by Starr and Kaminsky. Rocket player tries to go between his legs. It's forced to the outside. They'll possess in the corner. Banked off the boards to the point. Real up the pressure. Evans takes it away. Over to Real. Back for Evans. Can he get free up the outside? He will. Evans in with a break. He'll wind. He'll fire. And grab the Dom Perignon. Because he's popping bottles, baby. Lordy, look who's shorty. Short-handed goal from 43. Evans, assisted by 11. Real. Real disrupted the point there, was able to force the turnover to Evans, who fed it to Real, who gave it back to Evans, who had just enough speed to get by the defender. And he postage stamped that one to the corner, folks. And Cameron Evans has given the Penguins a 1-0 lead. Here's Filiaggi with a shorthanded opportunity that goes off of a stick. Chris Filiaggi struggling to get the clock working today. This is the second time that the game's been going, and he has decided not to hit the button. So we'll play like an 18-minute first period, I guess. And this one, while the Penguins are shorthanded. Not the best time to forget to run the clock. It's to the corner. Bodied there was, I think, Julius. And the Rockets take control. 10 seconds left on the penalty. Shot comes in, and it beats Hanner. And that one cost us. Not running the clock. It's a power play goal with 4 seconds left on the man advantage. An extended man advantage as the shot beats Hanner down low, and the game is tied at 1. So a shorty and a power play goal. Puck's in the Penguins' end where the Rockets will set up. Nice stick on puck there for Filiaggi as the shot sails wide. Penguins will get it up to the line, but not out. Kept in at the point. Dumped to the corner. Here's Ofterhide with it. The Rockets are in black today, black and red, with rockets across the chest. Kind of a neat jersey design. I think it's almost like a basketball jersey kind of design to me. I love it. It's a nice look. The Penguins are in gold, the gold uniforms, the gold jerseys with the Penguin logo on the chest, the black pants with gold stripes, the gold socks with black stripes, and the iconic gold Pens Elite helmets as Brady Parrish drives the offensive zone, cuts to the middle, and gets a high-end scoring chance. Penguins power forward putting on the Ritz there. Wu, Schub, and Hartman step out. Rockets get it to the Penguins end where Kaminsky takes over. Offside the call, so we'll get a face-off in the neutral zone. These guys have been great on the forecheck here for the Penguins early in this one. We're about 9 minutes in. First period action. Cine TV. Again, check out, if you're here, go to the Lemieux Center. Get over there. Check out the raffle baskets. The lovely and talented, I believe, Mrs. Carlson and Ofterhide over there selling tickets right now. Mrs. Carlson, the 11, mom helping out so that a couple more people can get to our games here. Thanks to the 11s in general, folks. We'll be giving you their games late as the weekend progresses as well, but doing a lot of help. The 10s have to cover this tournament, and in that it takes away a lot of the parents, and so we appreciate them picking up and getting a couple of games for us that allow more 2010 parents to be at the games. It also means there's millions upon millions of you joining us around the world here, including Grammy Stetz on the chat. Remember, you can chat us here in the Cine TV box. Excited about that opening goal from 43. As the Rockets pick things up in their own end, they'll come in behind. Reel out on the forecheck. Dumped in by the Rockets. It'll be picked up by Julius. Around for Carter. Carter up ice for Evans. Picked off by a defender. He will get it there. Evans will find Reel. Reel able to tap it forward for Carter. Bouncing puck gathered in by Reel. Shot towards the net. Evans will get there. His shot block kept out by the sliding goaltender. Great save there. An absolute 10-bell. As the Rockets will ice it, the Penguins will come back to their end. That play, bouncing puck, capped out. Reel was driving the right side, kind of got his stick in the way. Bouncing puck came free to Carter, got knocked off his stick. Reel got there to force one towards the net, and the rebound sat at the side where Evans gets a clean shot, but a better save. Evans wins this one forward to Carter. Carter with a nice short side chance there for the Penguins. Julius unable to keep it at the point, and it'll come back out this center for Merlot. Merlot up the wall, but nothing but black jerseys there. They'll take it away. Dragging one, shooting, and Hanner there with the mitt to get the save, the stop and play. And with 4:05 to play in period number one, we'll get a defensive zone draw to the right of goaltender Hanner. Evans wins it to the outside. Ofterhide rims it around behind. Villela finds Evans streaking up the middle. He'll go cross ice for Reel. Didn't see that defender. But he's right back on it as he tries to wedge it in the zone. The Rockets will send it back the other way. Ofterhide up for Reel. Reel darts in, trailing Evans. Reel dives to the ice, fires a shot, couldn't get it through. Or he did get it through, it just went wide. Dumped in by New Jersey. It'll be Villela behind his own net. Pressured, tried to reverse to Ofterhide. He'll do it himself this time. Up for Reel. Reel to the line, picked up by the Rockets. D-to-D play there as the Penguins complete a bit of a line change. Reel with the interception. Filiaggi will dump it in. Off the goaltender to the area behind the net. 3:14 to play here in the period as Armstrong keeps at the line. Bouncing puck for Filiaggi. Wedged up the wall. off the referee, gathered in by the Rockets, sent across the ice to be twisted into the offensive end and sent deep. Here's Starzy. Starzy rims it around. Gets it back. Up for Armstrong. Armstrong to the red line and deep. Played by the goaltender. Pressured by Filiaggi. His puck pressure forcing the play back further into the Rocket zone. Bouncing puck gathered by New Jersey and skated up to center where he'll dump in. The Rockets will get a line change. Here's Armstrong. Armstrong indirect looking for Filiaggi. It'll find a Rocket instead, and they're back into the Penguins' end with a shot to the glove hand side that's held by Hanner for a stop and play. Welcome again, Midwinter Classic here on Cine TV. Big weekend of games, upwards of 12 contests for you here from Pittsburgh. This is the first of what will be many. Shot in by the Rockets, and it gets past the Penguin goaltender. As they got it into the front, battled for and fired past Hanner. And the Rockets take a lead here with 2:08 to play in the first period. Face-off controlled by New Jersey. They'll dump it all the way in behind the Penguins. No icing here. No icing to call. And the Rockets' first one to the puck. Penguins kind of held up. I think they're expecting the ice. Wu will get control and with speed through center. Carries to the outside. Delays. Leaves it high for Hartman. Just misses him. Hartman will run into a Rocket, sending him to the ice. And we're going to get a rough on Dylan Hartman. So the Penguins back to the PK. Their lone goal came on the penalty kill. Rockets later on that power play got a power play goal. They've since added to it, which is why we stand at 2-1 with 1:44 to play in the first. Rockets will set up their power play behind the Penguins net, up to the point. Pressured by Schub, it'll be worked to the half wall by New Jersey. To the outside for a shot down low, kicked out by Hanner. Bouncing puck, able to be kept in. Nice keep by the Rocket defense. Dumped back in behind the Penguins. Penguins did get caught on the penalty kill last time out there for an extended period of time. Maybe that was 2 power plays ago. Heavy shot from the point, tracked well by Hanner and gloved. Carter and Reel jump on the ice as penalty killers for the Penguins. .52 left on the man advantage to New Jersey. Oh, Reel almost got free there. Rolling puck as Star pressures. He'll bank it off the boards. It's icing if it's far enough, and it is. We'll head back to the Penguins' end there. Face off on the far side defensive zone for the Penguins, trailing by a goal here in the first. Up to the point, pressured by Reel. A D-to-D play to keep it and set up the power play. Rockets on the half wall, cross ice feed, looking to get that player free for that heavy shot again. This one picked off by Star, taken back by the Rockets, shot down low, kicked out by Hanner. Rebound, also a big save, sweet buttery crumpets. That was a beauty. Hanner putting his net back on as the shot comes in. That's deflected to the outside by a Penguins defenseman. It'll be Reel getting control, gaining center red, trying to go around one. The Penguins will be offside. Reel with the toe drag at the line there. Forced Carter in offside. 1 second left on the Rocket power play. We'll have a face-off outside of their blue line. Baierl smacks at the puck. Comes free and Baierl will swipe it in. Power play over for New Jersey as Evans in on the forecheck. That'll be behind the net. He wedges it in front. Carter chopping at it as the horn sounds. So the Penguins, I'll be honest, a little bit of penalty trouble in the first. 3 penalties. Spending almost a third of the period in the penalty box. A little bit more than a third of the period because of clock issues. They got out to the early lead with the shorthanded goal. And when you get those penalties, it really throws off the lineup as well. You know, Penguins roll those 3 lines consistently, and so the Penguins are currently gathered around head coach Jeff Hannon. He's flanked today by assistant coach Jason Julius. The other assistant coach, Kyle Verbeek, working, and Chris Schub also, he's working the tournament games. So I believe I believe at RMU maybe. So we'll say hi to him. The Penguins officially have more people running the clock than coaching. So we'll see Evans, Carter, and Baierl. Face-off controlled by New Jersey. Carter on the pressure. Bouncing puck at the blue line. Battled for by Merlot. Couldn't quite get it out, and the Rockets will set things up. Looking to center. Back pressure there by Merlot. Able to dislodge things as Evans digs it out behind the net. Around for Carter. He'll comes the whole way to the point where they'll dump it back deeper. Baierl comes all the way across to this side. Able to dislodge the puck for Carter. Tries to go back to Baierl. It'll end up in the Rockets' end. Tries a switch with Evans just a bit in front. Carter on the forecheck. Bouncing puck kept in by Villela and then ultimately bounced off the boards out the center by the Rockets. Ofterhide to it. Turned over to the defenseman at the Rocket line. Pressure from Baierl. Carter now after it. They'll spin it to the corner. Baierl gets there. Tries to wedge it to the middle. It's off of a skate. Battled for. Bouncing puck to center ice for Evans. He'll go indirect off the boards to Carter, who sends it deep, and the Pens will get a line change. Filiaggi on the forecheck. Up off the stick of Villela, and the Rockets are in no offsides. They're going to say onside play. It'll be wedged in front. Villela there. Bodied against the boards, but he's able to rim it all the way around for Ofterhide. He goes heavy off the boards for Filiaggi. Filiaggi loses control as the puck's battled for at the red line. To the outside to be tossed in behind Hanner. Here's Paris with it for Ofterhide. Just couldn't quite catch up to it, so he'll battle along the half wall. Supported by Filiaggi and Paris. Puck comes free. One-timer screaming just wide of the blocker. To the point to be kept in. Off the stick of Villela. Controlled in the corner. Nice give and go to the Rockets to get out from the outside and pressure towards the middle. Puck spun behind Hanner. As they'll battle in the corner. Rockets controlling here. Tilting the ice towards the Penguins' end a little bit. As the Penguins dislodge it up the center. Ofterhide will get there, and he'll fire it in on an onside play, no icing. That'll allow the Penguins a line change. Starr gets to it. Heavy off the boards. Pressure from Wu. It comes free. Tries to drag it around a defender. It'll end up in the corner for a centering pass from Schub. Picked up by Hartman and tossed to the other side for Wu. Wu gets there on the half wall. Down low to Hartman. Has it roll off his stick a bit, but he finds Kaminsky. Kaminsky back to Hartman. Good head up look in front. Wu just couldn't direct it towards the cage. It's popped up, and Shuby will gather things in. He goes off the boards trying for Wu. Wu will win that battle. Winning a bunch today. Austin Wu as he comes off the wall into the middle for a tricky little shot, trying to go blocker side. Pops out in front. It battled for. Shub sends one in, and we'll get a bit of a scrum in front as the goaltender has it covered. Welcome, everybody. Cine TV. Make sure you subscribe below. If you hear my voice, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. If you don't know how to do it, just log into, if you have a Gmail account, you have YouTube. Log into your Gmail. Get on your YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. We appreciate it. Be sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, where you'll also find all the raffle information. A missed pass there at the top of the circle, tracked down by Julius, sent back in offside. No offside. It'll be Merlot for Carter. Carter, tap to Evans. Evans. Real is up the left side. Carter and Real are, I don't know if they've switched sides, but nobody playing the right wing right now for the Penguins. Carter and Real both playing the left, or Real and Carter both playing the left side. It'll be the Rockets controlling in the Penguins' end. Battled for by Ofterhide. Puck comes free to Armstrong. Tries to go in front for Filiaggi. It'll go off of his skate right to Paris. Paris has it knocked away. Ofterhide will control. Up to Filiaggi. Filiaggi beats one, but taken away by the second. Good support by Armstrong. Drives it into the New Jersey zone. Filiaggi there to battle along the boards. Forces it further where the Rockets take control. Good puck pressure from Paris as a bouncing puck is controlled by Filiaggi. Couldn't get a shot through when the Rockets come back out to center. Villela there with the pressure. Rockets are in on an onside play. Rolling puck swiped at by Villela and just pushed wide of the net. Ofterhide will get there. He goes for Filiaggi. Filiaggi with space takes it. Able to gain the line and get it deep. Paris on the forecheck. Starzy keeps at the point, but it's blocked down, and back come the Rockets. A potential 2-on-1 here. Driving in to the backhand. Back pressure by Starr. Forces it all the way to the corner. Good back pressure by the Pens defenseman there. It'll be up through center for Shub to tap to Hartman. Hartman couldn't get a handle on it, but Shuby will follow up. Left wing side of the Rockets zone where it's fired all the way back into the Penguin end, but they're able to win the battle to the puck. Hanner has to come up huge as a backside feed knocked away by Starr. 9:07 to play here in the second as the Penguins wedge it up to the line, but not out. Shub will get control. His second attempt clears the zone, and he tries for Hartman, but it's off of a stick. Rolling in on net where it's swiped away by the goaltender. Back come the Rockets, pressured from behind by Shub. Wu picks things up. He'll twist and turn. Sending a cross-ice feed to Merlot, who's got Shub. It bounces off of his backhand. A rolling puck in front of the Penguins bench where we play a bit of twister. Left foot green for Carter Shub as he wedges it into the Rocket end. Wu with the forecheck pressure. Penguins able to get two of the two players on. And now a full change as Julius gets to it. He'll go up, bouncing puck just eludes Real. Evans will pick off a pass at center, getting it to Carter. Carter weaves in right wing side. Evans driving the net, leaves it for Real with a heavy shot. Evans gets back to it and sends it just wide of the cage. It'll be kept at the line by Julius. His shot, or his dump-in attempt blocked, and now we'll have an offside play. 7:47 to play in the second frame. Evans leaning over the dot. He'll win it over to Real, who spins towards the Penguins bench. Way to have an escape hatch there. Finds Carter. Carter drags around one, and it just couldn't get the shot through. Real stays on the puck in the corner. Now Evans crashing down, able to free up a turnover to Villela, who sends it off the wall at the half wall. Deep for Real, leaves for Evans. Evans will twist out of the corner. Looking, cross ice feed. He's got Villela for a shot that's blocked. Real in behind. His centering pass right to a Rocket, and back they come. Rolling puck controlled by Villela, turned back over, and in come the Rockets. Villela stays with it, able to disrupt things there and get help from Carter, who goes off the wall to Real. Real looking for Evans. He'll chop it out of the air. He'll wind and fire. This one kicked away. Evans will send it back in front for a spinning shot from Real. Missing the cage, but picked up by Filiaggi. He goes back in front. That's deflected. Filiaggi to Evans for a snap that doesn't get through. Starr chops at it. Paul Bunyans it down deep. It'll be Starr picking things up as Kaminsky sets up. Paris on. Penguins partway through a line change. They'll complete it as Armstrong gets to the ice. Bouncing puck for Starzy. Now Kaminsky over in front of the bench. 6 Rockets on the ice. No call. Probably a good no call there as he was trying to get off. It just hit him accidentally. Maybe a little long to have a 6th man, but bit of a mess in front of the bench as Starr gets it. Nice feed to Filiaggi. In front, looking for Paris. Comes free to Armstrong, whose shot sent screaming wide to the blocker side. Back to Starr at the point. Down low for a shot that deflects to the corner. Filiaggi on the forecheck. Able to free things up for Armstrong. Tapping it back to Filiaggi before his shot's blocked and brought back out to center. Weaving inside and out. Defended well by Merlot. Off the stick of Paris, but picked up by Filiaggi. Filiaggi up the left wing side into the Rockets' end. He'll dangle to the outside. Forced to the area behind the net, where he'll leave it for Paris. Chopping it into the middle, trying for Armstrong. Back come New Jersey. Good read by Merlot to break that play up once, but the Rockets follow on the second time. Leaving it high, winding, firing blocker, side save from the masked man Hanner. Julius picks it up and he'll find Schub. Bouncing puck around the blue line as the Rockets gain control and gain the Penguin end. Cutting around, weaving, working in the Penguin zone. 5 minutes to play in the second. Shot coming in, blocked by Merlot. Over to Schub. Schub looking to get it to Hartman. He'll delay and fire it in on an onside play. Bouncing puck picked up by Wu. Stopping and starting in the corner. Trying to find Villela off the bench. It's cut off, but Villela will take the puck right back and work it to the corner for Shuby. Shuby trying to send a cross ice feed to Ofterheide. That's picked off, and back come the Rockets. Kicking the puck into the Penguin zone where they're defended by Villela all the way to the corner. They'll battle in the corner. It's Ofterheide coming away with it for Wu. Wu all the way up off the stick of Hartman. You'd think he was trying for Schub. It'll be Hartman picking it up at center. Leaving for Schub. He'll wind, fire, kicked aside. Villela wedges it back in front. Hartman there, can't get a handle on it, and back come the Rockets. A 2-on-1 developing. Villela hustling back in. Ofterheide defends as it's sent across, and sliding post to post is number 1, William Hanner. Shuby able to get it to Carter. Carter with a backhander, and it's into the paraphernalia of the goaltender with 3:38 to play in the second. Penguins will have a face-off on the far side of the Rocket zone. Face-off 1 to Carter. Carter drives deep. Up high for Starzy. Back to Carter. Carter to the corner. Trying for Real, cut off by the Rockets. It'll be Starr at center to Kaminsky. Kaminsky dumps it in, and Jack Reel chases after it. Should nickname him Jack Rabbit. As at the line, we'll have an offside play. Star unable to keep it there. Puck controlled by Evans at center. He'll go back to Star. D to Kaminsky as they'll set up the score. I don't know who's playing what wing here as Evans gets a shot. Reel and Carter are both playing the left side again. Shot comes in on Hanner. It's picked up by Kaminsky. Kaminsky over to Carter. Carter up for Reel, misses him, and it'll be icing. The Penguins, that line's got to get it figured out. Who's going to play left wing? Faceoff will come all the way back to the Penguin zone on the ice. Paris on the draw as it's tied up and sent behind the Penguins' cage. Puck sent all the way into the Penguins' end. Played by Hanner. Penguins battling here. There's a bouncing puck off the skate of Filiaggi. No, Julius. Now Filiaggi with it. He tries to go back to Merlot. That doesn't connect, but Merlot will get to the puck. Chopping at it, and Filiaggi gains the puck. He'll weave through to the outside for Villela. Potential give and go right back to Filiaggi for a backhander that's kicked away. Nice give and go, 90 and 10 on that one. Penguins with a scoring chance as Wu comes away with it in the corner. To Villela. He goes opposite side for Armstrong. Armstrong centering for Hartman. Did we switch line? Maybe. I think we might have switched lines here. Oh, no. Just Armstrong headed off for Schub. Sorry about that. Crashing down comes Schub. Fresh legs off the bench. It'll be picked off by Wu. He goes to the point for Villela. His shot, actually, I think off Hartman. Hartman will gather it at center, try and get it across to Wu. Picked off by the Rockets. The Rockets with too many men and an offside, and we'll get the offside call. As the door was closed, the coach was trying to hold the player on the bench. They did that once at Mite Hockey. Actually lifted a kid up over the boards to keep him off the ice. Face off outside of the Rocket zone, just in front of their bench. No coaches holding players up at the moment. As Kaminsky will ice this one, the face-off will come back to the Penguins' end. Puck to the corner, bouncing puck battled for. It'll be the Rockets coming away with it. They'll go low to high to the point. Kept right in front of their bench. Schub with the pressure. Couldn't pop it past the Rockets. Send it all the way to the corner. Kaminsky, first one there. Tries for Star. Centering feed. Comes free to a Rocket for a backhander that is gobbled up by the handman. The Evans to take the face-off. He wins it cleanly to the back. But the Rockets able to jump on it. Penguins got to, if you win a face-off like that, we got to get that puck. Here we are in the corners, the Rockets control. Swipe that by Real. Evans down to battle. Real banks it off the boards, but it's kept in. To his knees, a Rocket sending a cross-ice feed. Star pokes at it, can't get control. Centering pass, bouncing puck. Chop that by Real. Real will get control and just swipe at it as time expires. We're going to go to intermission. Welcome back to the Baierl Ice Complex. For third period action, we'll switch sides. We're going to put 15 minutes on the clock. A second period that's all nothing, no goals. Lots of action back and forth, no goals. And Merlot controls the faceoff. He gets it to Evans. Evans will tap it deep on net and track it down himself. Battling in the corner. He'll dislodge the puck. Real gets to it. Real pulls it around. Comes off the wall. Fires a shot. That's a shinny. And all the way out the center. Good block shot by the Rocket defense. It'll find Real again. Centering one. Nobody there. It'll be battled for its center, gathered in by the Rockets. In deep off the stick of Hanner, gathered in by New Jersey and sent back to the Penguin line. Merlot able to dislodge it. Evans finds Real. Can he chop it forward? He can't. And it's wedged back into the Penguin end. Julius chasing after it. The Rockets will win the race to the puck. Battled for in the corner. Julius coming away with it. Twist it back up the right side. Real there. But can't get control. Just kind of loses the puck. And the Rockets right back on it. Up to the point. Low to high. Shot comes in. Blocked out front by Merlot. Cleared by Evans. Rims it around for the right wing for Real. Just past him. Kept in by New Jersey. Right there's Filiaggi. Able to pressure. Now Evans. The end of a long shift here. He got kind of wedged in. Is Real. Can he break free? Swiping at it. Pops it down the right side. Can't quite drag it back to the middle, but stays on the puck. Drives to the inside and finds the chest of the goaltender. 13:15 to play. 2-1 lead for New Jersey. Nice win by Paris to Ofterhide. He goes to the corner. Armstrong chasing there. Unable to get control. The Rockets will come away with it. Cutting back to the middle and driving through the neutral zone. Villela stepping across. Two bodies coming together. Arms stay down on that one. As the rolling puck is out the center. Chopped that by Armstrong. Picked up by Filiaggi. And the Pens have 11 people offside. Both players on the outside as Filiaggi went down the line there. Armstrong and Paris ended up into the zone. So we'll reset with a neutral zone draw. Bouncing puck. Battled for and controlled by the Rockets. Dumping it in behind Hanner. Kaminsky chasing to get it. Forcing it up the boards. It'll be Armstrong turning with it. Tried to center one, that's picked off. Second attempt, indirect off the boards, gets free. Out to Paris. Filiaggi with speed down the right. Chopping at it, can't quite get control. It'll be behind the cage. And back up for Kaminsky. Kaminsky will control it center. He'll pop it all the way into the Rocket zone. Paris on the forecheck. Up comes New Jersey. Penguin zone. Defended by Julius. Shot down low on Hanner. Kicked out. Cleared by Paris. Armstrong with it. Dumping it in. Off the goaltender for a line change. It'll be sent in behind. Penguins elongating their shifts here a bit. We saw that the first shift of the period take a little longer. They got pinned in their own end. Second one too, as Hartman deep. Wu digging at it. We'll battle in the corner. 11 minutes to play here in the third period. Pressure for Schub. Up off the stick of Aufderheide. Off the dasher board. Hartman tries to come away with it. Aufderheide will. Up for Wu, onside play. Wu cutting to the outside. Hartman sent flying to the ice. Arm raised. Pens will head to the power play. As Aufderheide gets control along the boards. Hanner gets to the bench, but the whistle sounds as the Rockets get control. 10:39 to play. The Pens are going to head to the power play. Evans to lean over the dot. Chops it to Real. Penguins will control. Villela to Aufderheide. Aufderheide at the top of the zone, quarterbacking. Gonchar-esque. Real. In front for Carter. His pass picked off. Back come the Rockets. Short-handed. Aufderheide defends as the pass in front misses the mark. And Villela's going to even things up as he knocks a Rocket to the ice, a tripping call. 26 seconds into the man advantage. We'll go to 4-on-4 action. So 1:04 of 4-on-4 action here. It'll start in the Penguins' end. The Penguins reel to take the face-off. Winning it over to Kaminsky. Rimming it around. Oh, actually, he'll control before sending it to Starr right under pressure. They read that one well. And the Rockets take over. Up to the point. Now down low. Rockets control. Bouncing puck picked up by Starr. Starr, could he get Evans? He might. Twisting with it. Evans at center. Pressured from behind. Yanked down. Will we get it? No penalty shot. He wasn't quite clear. But we will get a penalty, a tripping call, as Evans twisted with it at center. Good vision by Jake Starr to get the puck up to him. 34 seconds of 4-on-3 power play time. Real on the faceoff goes towards the net. Evans chomping at a loose puck. It's covered. Evans will send it over to Kaminsky. Back up high to Star. Penguins set things up. To the half wall to Kaminsky. Over to Real. Real to Evans. Do they run the give and go? They try to. It ramps off the stick of the defender to the corner. Kaminsky reads it well. First one there. He'll twist it back to Star at the point. Right back to Kaminsky. Star, Kaminsky. Kaminsky turning, winding, firing, finds the glove. 5 seconds left until the first Rocket penalty over, and then we'll get 4-on-4 action for about 26 seconds. Followed by about a 30-second 5-on-4 Penguin power play. Paris chops it to the corner, controlled by New Jersey. Filiaggi for Julius. Julius down the wall, has it stripped. And back come the Rockets 4-on-4. A give and go, frees him up. Short side shot just misses. Now a one-time blast that's just wide of the cage. Rockets control, Penguins end. Up top. Filiaggi can't quite get a shot block on it. Swipe that by Paris. It'll be Armstrong out as the Penguins power play starts. Julius to the puck. Across for Paris. Paris darts to the near side. Cuts to the middle. Weaves in and sets up as he centers one. He was looking for Armstrong. It'll play it back to Filiaggi instead. Up high for Villela. To the half wall for Armstrong. Back in front for Villela. It's picked off. Chopped that by Villela, but can't get control. And the Rockets are in. A 2-on-2 developing. Cross ice feed off the stick of Villela and just wide. Penguins almost with an own goal there. 8 minutes to play in the third. Paris gets control. Across for Ofterhide. Up for Armstrong. As we battle to the corner of the Rockets end. Pinned against the wall is, I believe, Filiaggi. It's banked around by New Jersey, and out the other side they come. Armstrong on the back pressure as it's dumped in behind the Penguins' net. Hanner tries to set it up. Rolling puck for Filiaggi. He'll toss it back into their Penguin zone for Villela. Now Ofterhide. Up for Wu. Wu with speed to Hartman. Hartman tries to cut to the middle. Turned back the other way. Shubes comes crashing down, but it's cleared past him. It'll be Star in his own end now. Urgency beginning to set in for the Penguins. Trailing by a goal in the third as Star gets control. He'll nice tappy to Wu. Onside play. Tries to drive the middle. It's off of a skate and cleared by New Jersey. Up to the line. They'll dance to the inside. Bouncing puck to the corner. New Jersey works it in the Penguin zone. Kaminsky will come away. To the outside for Hartman. Hartman tries for Wu. It's behind him. It'll be picked up by New Jersey. Swiped back away by Wu. He'll rim things around for Hartman. Hartman up to Shube. Shube defended well at center. The Penguins will dump things in and get a change. Forecheck by Shube, picked off by Evans. He has it taken back, dumped in front with Shube, who takes a couple shots. As Julius picks off a pass, he'll go up the wing to Real. Real can't get control. Bouncing puck ends up behind the cage. Carter battles to the corner. Now Merlot. Evans will get in there. Evans will come away with it. Off and able to reverse to Real. Real just fires it all the way up. It's icing. .5:33 to go. Evans to take the faceoff. Near side of the defensive zone. He'll win it back off their hide. First one to it. Over for Villela. Hits a crossing Carter. Carter to the outside to Reel. Reel tripped on the play. We'll get another power play. So the Penguins' man advantage will try again to tie the game. 5:18 to play. Reel yanked to the ice. Able to give the Penguins the advantage. It'll be Filiaggi to take the offensive zone face-off. Chopping it to the corner are the Rockets. They'll rim it around, and Starr will keep it. Off the boards for Evans to set up. He and Filiaggi switch as Evans finds Starr at the point. In front for a one-time missile that misses the cage by Reel. Filiaggi with it up high to Starzy. Starzy to the outside for Filiaggi. Just a bit far. He's able to wedge it to Evans. Evans fakes one way. He's boarded. No call on the play, and the Rockets will clear the puck. Starr gets control. He'll get in onside. Leaving for Reel. Popping it down low. Couldn't quite get it deep, and the Rockets return it back out to center for Ofterhide. Here's Filiaggi to get it at center. Coming up through, finding Reel, blazing down the left. He'll cut into the middle. Looking for Ofterhide. Found a Rocket stick. Tried for the net the second time. That's blocked away. Rockets doing a great job here blocking some shots. Ofterhide to Starr at the point. Across for Filiaggi. Filiaggi down low to Evans. The give and go. In front for Reel. And he banks it off the stick of the real deal. Jack Reel, and the Penguins score on the man advantage to tie the game. Evans to Reel for a little tap it in. Happy? And with 4:06 to play, the Penguins have tied the game on the man advantage. Filiaggi darting through with it. Can the Penguins strike again? They do have quick strike capabilities. As it's up to the point, Merlot gets it. Down low for Paris. Stopping and twisting along the wall. 5-on-5 action here. As Filiaggi comes off the corner. Down low for Paris. Working in deep. Paris battling. Filiaggi and Paris. And ultimately, the Rockets will come away under pressure by Filiaggi. Now Armstrong forces the high off the glass play to center before the Rockets wedge it into the Penguin zone. Carried in behind, stopping and starting. Centering one right in front, and there's Filiaggi to break it up. The Rockets right back to it for a shot kicked out by the handman. Another one in front. That one to the glove of Hanner for a hold. 2 minutes and 57 seconds to play of third period action. Defensive zone draw for the Penguins. Wu to take it. Won by the Rockets. Blocker side shot blockered away by Hanner. Twisting and turning was Ofterhide. He tried for Shub. It's picked off by New Jersey. But Hartman able to disrupt the play up at the blue line and force it back to the Rockets side. Wu will get control at the line. It's swiped away from him. Shuby on the back pressure gets control. Knocked down on the play. The Rockets come away with it. A centering pass off the stick of Villela. He'll win the race to the puck right after. Trying for Hartman. Picked off by the Rockets. Then back to the Penguin end. Rockets with a shot down low that skips wide. Just through the crease. Reversed for Villela. rimmed around. It'll be held up nice in front of the snow there in front of the player bench. Kept in by the Rockets as they have tilted the ice here this minute. Trying to break this 2-2 tie. Up to the point for a shot that's wide. Villela will get there, and he's going to crank it, trying to go all the way down. It comes off of a defender. There's Wu right to it, unable to drag it around. Hartman keeps the pressure on. Schub tries to pop free. Minute 25 to go as the Rockets regain the Penguins line. Dangling to the outside, cutting back to the middle for a shot. That's blocked by Brody Carter. Carter Schub gets to it, able to work it to Evans. He'll chip it wide. Bouncing by comes 43, trying to cut to the middle, knocked down, but Carter follows on. He'll go to the point for Kaminsky. Kaminsky winding, firing. It goes off Evans, and it's in. Brennan Kaminsky has broken the tie. I think it got deflected out front. A great shot from Kaminsky. I think it goes off something and ends up in the back of the net. And crispity, crunchity, peanut buttery fudge nuggets, the Penguins have taken their second lead of the game, but at a massively important time. Evans in front with the screen, not sure if he got the deflection. As Starr. Here's a bouncing puck. Evans swiping at it. Can't quite get control. Back come the Rockets. He'll back pressure and rip through, gaining the puck. Trying to go to Reel. That's picked off. A centering pass. Starr will get control. Here's Reel with it. In front for Carter. Carter driving in. He'll wind and fire that shot blocked to the corner. Penguins need to keep in that F3 roll. There you go, Jack. Jack peeling up high as Carter keeps the pressure on. Bouncing puck in front will come free to Reel. He tries for Evans. Puck deflected. And back come the Rockets. A 3-on-3 developing as they play it behind Ofterhide. Villela will chase after it. Net goalie still in the net. Goaltender still in the net for New Jersey. 10 seconds left as a shot deflects just over the head of Hanner. And we go crashing down the boards with 0.1 second left. The Penguins are going to escape with a 3-2 victory. It was off. We get the truck saying off of Evans into the net, so the Kaminsky shot glancing off 43. And the Penguins escape a close one. Watched closely by their next opponent, the Honeybake team. And we get a last-second penalty on 34 for the Rockets, but that'll end the game, and the Penguins escape here. They'll go 1-0. Join us later on for Game 2 of the 2010s. Or even better, come and see me over at the Lemieux Center right now. I'm headed there. I'm going to do some games. We're going to call the 11s. Join us there here on City TV in just a minute. Penguins pull it out 3-2.